We will implement our first CoAP server. We'll use the virtual machine environment. You can also run it natively on Linux or Mac, but on Windows, the aiocoap server doesn't work correctly. In the right window, we'll launch the CoAP basic server1.py server. This program starts by looking for the machine's IP address. To do this, we open a socket and send a packet to the outside. By looking at the socket parameters, we find our IP address and we'll display it. CoAP itself works as follows. We create the root of our URI tree and add the URI times, which is linked to the timer resource class that itself derives from the resource class, and then launches a task that binds this tree to the machine's IP address. The timer resource class contains the functions that will handle REST methods. Here we only define getWithTheRender get function. When our CoAP server receives a GET request for the times resource, it will call this function, which will wait 5 seconds and return the request time. So we launch the server. We note its IP address. We open another window on the left for the client. We go to the PyCom directory and we'll launch the CoAP empty message .py program, and we need to modify the code to put in the server address that we noted previously. And we take the opportunity to look at it as this code is much simpler. You can modify parameters if you want. We open the socket with the CoAP server. We create a CoAP message. With the new header method, we create the basic header. Here we don't put parameters, so we'll generate by default a confirmable message with empty code 0.00. We'll verify this with the dump. We set a timer for 10 seconds and send the CoAP message. The 2-byte method converts the CoAP message into a byte string. Then we wait for a response until the timer expires. If we get a response, we convert it to a CoAP message and display the content. We launch a Wireshark server to capture the traffic. If you do this on your computer between 2 terminals, you need to listen on the loopback interface. In our case, we get a reset message from the server that doesn't know what to do with our request. We see it on the analyzer. We send a confirmable message, and the response is reset. Next time, we promise to do more interesting things.